So got this thing up in the air, getting it ready to ship. This is kind of a crazy deal. I bought this car on Saturday. I've been working on it for about a week with a local guy that had it for sale. And you look at this thing and say it's just a 67 Fastback, you know. Why would you buy this? What makes it fancy? Well, first of all, I'll buy any Fastback because they're just worth crazy money now. I mean, thanks to some of the guys that chopped them all up back in the day in Carrollton. And they're just so popular now that, you know, there's just not a whole lot of them left. And, I mean, you get a regular just rolling chassis now, it's 20 to 25,000, and it's going to have some drama. So when I heard about this car, I went out and looked at it, and the cool part about this car is it's an S code, which means it was born with a big block. So 11,000 of these, I want to say, in 67 were born with a 390. That was the big engine for the year. So this is a true S code 4-speed car, which knocks that number down to about 8,000 or 9,000 that were born with a 390 and a 4-speed. So once I saw how clean it was underneath, no rust, really solid car. I mean, it's Survivor. It's been painted and it's not perfect, but bought it Saturday, put it on the internet today, and it sold within 30 minutes, and it's headed over to Europe. So I don't love that fact that they get out of the country, but you know, money's money, and we gotta keep things rolling. So Troy's putting a quick alignment on it because it was sitting way down in the front, so we're going to raise the front just a little bit for him, just so it'll be easier to get on a trailer and set the toe. It's got an aluminum headed big block in it now. We think that's the original motor. Still got the original heads and manifolds in the trunk. They've upgraded to disc brakes all the way around and aluminum radiator, AC. So car's got some cool factor to it for sure. It was a red car with red interior originally, so somebody painted it the bullet colors, probably chasing that, or you know, a Shelby look or something. But anyway, it's going to be a good car. The guys can actually build it over there. So it's the original motor. The date code and all that stuff lines up.
Let's try this way. On the top side.
All right, so we're back in the front waiting area here at Worldtech. We did a little video a few weeks ago when we took over first week of November. So I think we're in our 7th week of ownership here and running this place. And so far what we've done, we came in, added some lighting, changed up the countertop, added some nicer chairs. We've added a little coffee machine and a TV, so if you're waiting you got something to do. A lot of people stop by and want to do an oil change, so that way instead of having to leave the car, they can do it here. We're not an oil change shop per se, like a Take 5 or whatever, but we will do an oil change for you. We use high quality stuff. Remodeled the bathroom, went through all that, and then we started this weekend. We also did this other restroom, but it's more for the guys. But we started painting this week. So phase 1 of the paint work, you see this wall here is all white now. We'll continue that on around, and after that we're going to add some more lights. But if you follow me over here, I'll show you the other machine that we added last week that wasn't here. We added this drive-on alignment lift down here at the end. This bay was just kind of full of stuff, so we cleared all that out and added this. It's a 14,000 pound machine, so we can pick these heavier trucks up without having to unload them. It's more efficient, better for everybody. And then after we paint here, the next phase will be the alignment machine will be directly in front up against the wall. So we're moving all that over from our collision side to here because they do more alignments here than we do. So in-house alignments, really, once again, trying to get to the place where we do everything in-house like we do next door. We don't have to sub things out, rely on other people, vendors, as much as possible. There's always some things that you can't do all of, but we also ordered a machine last week that basically will allow us to make new keys. So if you've got a newer car and let's just say you lost your key or whatever, in most cases we'll be able to cut the new key here on site and then program it as well, so you won't have to go to the dealership. So that'll save you money naturally because dealership's always going to be a little higher than we are. So that also allows us to program transmission modules, airbag modules, other things like that we haven't been able to do in the past. So it's a tool from Snap-on that'll help us get all that done. So just something extra, keep everything here and make your time quicker so you don't have to go to the dealer. Nobody wants to go there, right? Unless you're buying a car.
Yeah.
So. Am I still on? Yeah, so over here, I don't have all the lights on right now because we're not actually working over here today, but we've moved our brake lathe over here, cleaned up this aisle over here. We've got our oil waste storage, antifreeze, coolant, stuff like that. So we've cleaned off a lot of shelves and just kind of going through everything a section at a time. We're not 100% there. Again, we're trying to work and renovate at the same time, so that's tough. We've been doing a lot of work on the weekends and stuff so we can keep our flow going. But we're just getting there. We're getting close. So far, new to this side of the business, things move a whole lot faster than what I'm used to. We have been averaging about 5 cars a day that come in and leave. And next door, we average probably 7 to 8 a week. So it's just a different pace. It's faster work. It's quicker work. So we don't have to go through the process of painting and buffing and detailing and all that. We're basically bringing it in, fixing it, and giving it right back. So that's the key. Everybody's busy, and they want their car back. Nobody wants to wait too long, so we do the best we can to do that. And if we can't get to it, we'll tell you. It's going to be a day or two. We don't want to schedule you in and have you sitting and waiting.
Customers try to give them a little input, and no.
Listen, if he wants to spend the money on some USA-made subs, that's what's in my car. Handmade in the USA, baby.
It's the only thing made in the USA in your car.
Hey,